All right, welcome back to the fifth episode of the Galacticos Talk podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in again, guys. And today we have a very special show for you guys. We wanted to do this show a little bit earlier, but it wasn't officially announced yet, but it is now. Jose Mourinho is the new coach of Real Madrid. The special one is back, and it was a great, idea to record a show for you guys. We want to talk a little bit about what Mourinho did in the past and how the future is going to look with him because it's clear after 2 seasons without a trophy, we need some changes. And first of all, welcome. My name is Santi. I'm coming to you live from the Netherlands.
Hello, everyone. I'm Leila. I'm coming from Tunisia. Welcome. And as you said, Santi, welcome back to the special one to Real Madrid.
Yeah, the special one. I have some very good memories, and we're going to talk about that, guys. But first, let's just unpack how it all happened. And that is that Florentino Perez won the elections against Eric Riquelme. That was very important because a lot of these transfers, new coach, all this kind of stuff, they were on hold. And right now, step by step, they will make decision after decision, comunicado oficial after comunicado oficial. And the first one is Jose Mourinho, who is back at the Bernabeu. And I firstly want to quickly give my opinion about the situation, and that is that Carlo Ancelotti got two chances at Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane got two chances at Real Madrid. And in my opinion, also Jose Mourinho deserves two chances at Real Madrid. This is a very experienced coach. And he did some amazing things already at Real Madrid in his first stint, guys. We're going to talk about that a little bit, but just to set the stage a little bit. In his first stint, he changed Real Madrid. We were a joke before he came. We were always kicked out of the Champions League in the round of 16. We were a joke. We didn't know how to fight. And then he came. He set us straight. And in the 2011-2012 season, he was even able to win La Liga with a record 100 points. And that was with the gold kit, it was amazing. So we're going to dive a little bit into the history. But first, Leila, what did you kind of make of the signing of Jose Mourinho by Florentino Perez?
Thank you very much, Santi. I think it's a good it's a great news to have Mourinho back to. Oh my God, that's my story. Oh my God. Yeah, I said like someone comes and discipline those boys like Mbappe, and after I said in Russian like "Nu pagaji," it means like be careful. Yeah, it was just for fun, guys. Don't take it seriously, just for fun. From my Instagram, welcome, join us, Leila Hassadak, Leila Statkevich if you want. And it's a great comeback for us. Like he's gonna come back to Real Madrid. He's gonna wear, yeah, support Santi too, support Super Real Madrid on Instagram. Thank you very much, guys. And I'm gonna say like it's a great news. Like Fiorentino won the election against Riquelme. Now Mourinho is back, guys. We waited for so long that someone comes, and we need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need new players, new defenders, new midfielders, and especially a great coach like Mourinho. With all my respect, the guy just won. He won a lot of titles with Real Madrid. He won the Super Coupe. I mean, I'm sorry, like the Coupe, the Copa del Rey in 2011. After the Liga, the Super Coupe with us, and maybe he didn't like go to the final to the final of Champions League, I mean, into to the final. But remember, guys, we did three great semis against Barcelona, against Bayern Munich, against Borussia Dortmund. So, guys, what I'm gonna say about Mourinho, Mourinho is the greatest of the greatest, and he won Europa League with Manchester United. He won a lot of things, And do you remember that final against Monaco in 2004? I mean, yeah, he won like with Porto, He won Champions League with Porto, and he won with Inter Milano, so in 2010. So what I'm gonna say about this guy, he's a special one, What do you think, Santi? What do you think about this guy?
I think you're completely right. This is not just a coach; it's the special one. And guys, also, I heard a lot of critique. People lately want to critique Florentino Perez a lot, but there's not a lot of coaches on the market either. So this is a very good choice, given what's on the market. Zidane is gonna do the French job after the World Cup. Otherwise, he would be perfect. Carlo Ancelotti was always also someone who was able to manage the dressing room. He is out, so you need to look at other options. And Leila, let's talk a little bit about what Mourinho did in his first 3 years at Real Madrid. Like I said, guys, before he came, we were a joke. Like we were kicked out of the Champions League round of 16 all the time. People were laughing at us, and then he came, and this guy managed to get us to 3 semifinals in a row. And it started the first one with in 2011. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, 2010, 2011, that Champions League year, his first season. We were
Against
kicked out
Barcelona.
against Barcelona. Yeah, we were kicked out because Pepe got a red card. And today with VAR, maybe that's not even a red card. It was very, they were trying to protect Barcelona in every way that they could. And so how unlucky, right? Barcelona ended up winning that Champions League, so we lost against the winner of the
I
Champions League. It
remember
can happen.
perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah, it can happen, but it was very unlucky. He could have easily won the Champions League in his very first year as a Real Madrid coach, guys. And I'm not saying that lightly. Okay, the football that they were playing was amazing with uh, Cristiano, Benzema, Di Maria, and Özil. That was our four attackers. It was amazing. A little bit unlucky here. Guess what happens the next year? We play against Bayern München.
They mentioned, of course.
Yeah, and I know Leila loves this guy very much, and he's a very good penalty taker, guys. And guess what happens in 2011? 2011, again, the semifinals in the Champions League. We're with Mourinho again. We're playing against Bayern, who is a very good team. Two very great matches. It ends up being penalties. And guess who misses? Sergio Ramos and Cristiano Ronaldo, the two best penalty takers in the history of Real Madrid, probably, and they miss on that night. You know, it was so unlucky. Cristiano, after that, he was heartbroken. Mourinho was heartbroken, and Cristiano said to the fans, I owe you a Champions League final and I won't fail you. And look what he did after that. You can see it in the screen, guys. 2014, 2016, 2017, 2018. He delivered us all those Champions League. And guess what? He was also the top scorer in all of those editions. He's my favorite. He's the
Don't
GOAT.
forget the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, a couple Ballon d'Ors as well. But let me quickly finish my story, Leila. And then, guys, so that was the second season of Mourinho that he was with us. Then the third season comes. We get again to the semi-final, Leila, and suddenly Lewandowski scores 4 times against us. The first match we play at Dortmund, so we had the advantage that we could play the last match at the Bernabeu, right? And he scores in that first match at the Westfalenstadion of Borussia Dortmund. He scores four times against Real Madrid. Couple lucky goals, but also a couple good goals. And so we lose 4-1 there. In the return match, we come back. The remontada 2-0, but it was just one goal too much. And that's the story of Jose Mourinho. So that's how unlucky he was, guys. If he would have won the 3 times the Champions League in a row, people would say, yeah, his Real Madrid was amazing. They were perfect. In the end, it didn't happen. And after the season, of course, Florentino decided to fire him, bring in Ancelotti, and straight away we won the Champions League. So just want you guys to know, Mourinho was not to blame. He was so unlucky, but his football was amazing. And Leila, last thing, the only thing Florentino changed from his team is Florentino sold Özil and brought in Bale. And the rest is history. So what did you make of the first 3 years that Mourinho was with us, Leila?
I think everything was perfect, but I cried a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Of course, especially that missed penalty from Sergio Ramos, and especially when I wear Ramos right now and I have all these shirts, it was very like sad. It was very sad. It was very sad that we didn't like went to the final but I knew it that one day it's come and I'm gonna win the Champions League again, because last time we won the Champions League, it was um, it was like 2000
24.
2002, I guess.
Oh,
No,
before
no,
that, before before
we
Mourinho
waited
came.
for
Yeah,
12
yeah,
years.
yeah, yeah. Zidane, yeah.
Yes, Zidane. Yeah, yeah. So that's why I was sad. We're waiting for so long. I was like waiting 9 years, 10 years, 11. But after we get, I mean, with Ancelotti, we get, I mean, we won the Champions League. But let's come back to Mourinho. He was unlucky, guys. Because with Porto he won the Champions League. With Inter he won the Champions League. So I'm not gonna be saying something bad about Mourinho. And what I like about Mourinho, Santi, you know what? He got discipline, No one can talk to him, No one, And do you remember that? I remember watching like Mourinho and Ibrahimovic like want to be substituted, and he said to him, "No way, I'm gonna substitute the goalkeeper, but you keep playing." I like Mourinho, guys. I like him. I like his attitude. I like his fearless. He's not scared of anyone. He's gonna just put those boys on the pitch, and they're gonna say one thing like, man, you need to play and you need to defend, and you tonight you need to win. You know what I mean? So I am with this guy, guys. What do you think, Santi? What do you think about him? What do you think about Mourinho? How's it like reaction on the pitch and his attitude? What do you think?
Well, let's not forget that also we played against Mourinho in the group phase or the league phase of the Champions League, and his Benfica destroyed us 4-2, So Florentino already saw something back, in that time, like that this guy, he knows his stuff, He's like a very special coach. His players love him, and we
I
need
think you're
someone like
talking about this year or last year. This
no,
year,
no, no. This
Santi, I
year
think.
we lost against Benfica
This
4-2,
year
and
against Benfica. Yeah, he was the coach of Benfica. Yeah,
he was,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. So Florentino was already impressed by him then, you know what I mean? And this guy knows if, and look, a lot of people are saying, oh, he didn't do well at Fenerbahce, he didn't do well at Benfica, he didn't do well at Roma, he didn't do well at Tottenham, he didn't do well at Man United. But guys, Real Madrid is a different thing. The players that you have here, the possibilities that you have to buy new players that you have here, everything is different. This is the biggest club in the whole world. So it automatically, someone like Mourinho and his attributes, it works perfectly with Real Madrid. And I said this already, I'm gonna say it again. How did we not win a Champions League with this guy? He was so unlucky because if he
unlucky,
gets past
unlucky.
the yeah, if he gets past the semifinal, you know how we play in finals. We win them always. You know what I mean? And he just couldn't get past to that semifinal. It was always so unlucky. But hey, we're gonna do it again with
Pressure.
this
I
guy.
think we got so much pressure from the media. You know what I mean? And
Right.
why people think like, but why people saying like he was bad in Manchester United? I think that he wasn't bad. So I mean, he won the Europa League. Maybe he didn't like win the Premier League, But since now Manchester didn't like win the Premier League, I mean, till now, you know what I mean? So we got, well, I mean, we just like speaking about Real Madrid, we got unlucky, you know what I mean? Unlucky from the door to go to the final. The door didn't open to us to go to the final, guys, but we make it with Ancelotti, and I'm already proud of his semis. Three semis like this, that was crazy. We
Yeah.
just got
After
unlucky.
Yeah, three semis after, guys, we never made the semis. We were a joke before Mourinho came, and then he came, and suddenly we come to the semis. I'm sorry, we come to the semis every year. So it I don't know. Maybe it was that Özil was sold and Bale came in. It made us more dangerous. You know what I mean? Because first Di Maria was playing on the right side, and then they brought in Bale. Di Maria went to the middle where Özil was, and Bale came to the right side. We were BBC, Benzema, Bale, Cristiano.
Yeah,
Guys, it was, yeah, it was next level stuff. It was high level stuff, and that changed everything. So maybe if Florentino would have given Mourinho the same signing, maybe if Mourinho gets one more year at Real Madrid, he wins the Champions League. Now it was Carlo Ancelotti who won La Decima. But guys, we just wanted to show you. You can see it in the screen here. This is after Mourinho, 14, 16, 17, and 18. He was here with us 11, 12, and 13. And after that, we suddenly started winning everything. He gave us the discipline. He gave us the confidence. He gave us, the will to fight.
Trust,
He
yeah.
he invented the counter attack that we mastered. This guy was amazing. So I'm very happy that he's back, Leila, and I think you as well, right?
I'm so happy that he's back. And I mean, I'm not happy about how Real Madrid didn't win. I mean, those 2 years. I'm sorry, fans of Real, but I'm gonna be like a true. I mean, I'm gonna say the truth. I am not very happy about those 2 seasons, those last season. And someone need to be disciplined. Maybe like I respect all the team, I respect all the players. I'm a Madridista, but we need trophies. We are Real Madrid guys. You know what I mean? So I think this guy is gonna discipline those boys. And like you show me, like my what I did, what I wrote on my Facebook page. Like I am with discipline. Like you need to be disciplined. You need to do something on the pitch. But those 2 years, I didn't like see with Mbappe like a team. Mbappe is playing alone. He scored a lot of goals. I don't have any problem with this guy. He is the best scorer, but he needs to be in the team. You know what I mean? That's a team, not like a tennis. So I am 100% sure that Mourinho is gonna take all this. I mean, they need like be a team, Santi. You know what I mean? Like be a team playing together. We are one team. It's not individual sport. You know what I mean? So we need like Mourinho to discipline those boys and make a new team, like it was in the past. That's why how we rode to the semis like 3 times with Mourinho. You know what I mean? And I love Mourinho. He's not scared of anyone. The guy is crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy. What I mean crazy, I don't mean like crazy, like crazy. I mean crazy on the pitch. He loves football. He know what to do, and he's gonna bring trophies in home. And believe me, Santi, the trophy is gonna be sure mine. I mean, for sure mine next year, next season. You know what I mean? What do you think?
Yeah, I have a lot of confidence with him. Let's be honest, guys. Semi-final, the last 2 seasons, we didn't get past the quarterfinals. That could really easily change with this guy. And also, just wanted to say, like, the worst thing that happened in the last 2 seasons. Look, you cannot always win the Champions League. Let's be honest, you cannot do that. But the fact that we didn't win La Liga, that's very bad. But this is not some epic high level Barcelona, you know what I mean? Not at all. Like we even beat them this season in the first match. So that we lose La Liga twice to them in a row, that's the worst thing that could have happened because they're not that good, guys. It's just our problems were bigger, you know what I mean? And Mourinho is gonna clean and clear all that stuff up. And I like this guy a lot. I'm a big fan of him. I remember very well when he came to the club 16 years ago, guys. I remember that really well. I was 21 years old, and everybody was waiting for a big trainer. We had just signed a year before that Benzema, Ronaldo, Xabi Alonso, and Kaka. And when Mourinho came, we had a lot of good players. Di Maria came, Özil came,
Yeah.
Higuain, Benzema, Cristiano, but nobody was able to make a good mix of it. And now when he came, he set everything straight. And hey, Florentino is backing him because Florentino is giving this guy all the players that he wants. Talking about those players, guys, according to Fabrizio Romano, it's a here
Welcome,
we go.
welcome.
Yeah, it's a here we go for Bernardo Silva, also a Portuguese guy, comes from Manchester City, and this is somebody who Mourinho asked for. What do you think, Leila? I think it's a good signing. We
I
stop
think it's a
buying young
good.
players. Yeah, we did that last
No,
year,
no, no.
buying all these young players. Buy a little bit experience.
No, no, no. Me, I'm 100% sure. I mean, I'm 100 for you with you, Santi. You're absolutely right. We need someone who experience it. We buy a lot of young players. I mean, I don't have like any problem with that, but we need experienced men, and this guy is incredible. His guy is incredible, especially when he gives us some like he's good in passes, and he's incredible. I want to see this guy in Real Madrid. Bernardo Silva. I like this guy. I like these Portuguese guys.
Yeah, me too. I think he's a good signing. By the way, he was almost ready to go to Barcelona. It was said, and then Real Madrid came quickly, and he said, "Oh yeah, no, I want to go to Real Madrid. It's a much bigger club." And now all the Barcelona fans are mad. So how beautiful is that? But anyway, it's a good signing. Of course, guys, we're gonna talk about these signings, Konate, Dumfries, and of course this Bernardo Silva guy when they are announced. That's not yet the case. So when they're really announced, we will do another show about them. Today, we just want to talk about Jose Mourinho, and Florentino really trusts him because we're gonna buy suddenly a lot of players. I like it. I love it, and that wasn't happening before. Now it's gonna happen, and Jose Mourinho is in charge of that. So Florentino Perez really trusts him, and I like that. I agree with it because last 2 years have not been good, guys. We needed a change. We needed to, show that we are really Real Madrid, and it starts with a good coach. Like, let's be honest. Like, if you don't have a good coach, this is not a kindergarten, guys. I like Xabi Alonso a lot, but he's very young into his career. They brought him too early. We shouldn't bring him that early. Same with Arbeloa. With Mourinho, I have way more confidence.
Yeah, Xabi Alonso, he got lucky with Bayern Leverkusen. He didn't lost any game in Bundesliga, but he's too much young for Real Madrid. We need someone with experience, and this man is so experienced. He won a lot of titles before he was at Barcelona coaching. You know what I mean? He was the coaching coach of Barcelona in the past. You know what I mean? He won titles too. So I respect this guy. I respect Mourinho. He is incredible. Maybe he didn't like win a lot of titles with Roma, with Roma, with Benfica, only with Manchester United, Europa League. You know what I mean? And with Fenerbahce, but maybe in Real Madrid, when you have a good team, good players, he can manage Hassan English to win the something with Real Madrid. Maybe like Copa del Rey this season. This season is gonna be. Next season. The Copa del Rey, the new season is coming. The Copa del Rey, or the Liga. You know what I mean? So I am with Luka. I love this guy. I trust this guy. I'm so happy that he's coming back to Real Madrid. And the more thing that I am 100% like sure, it's gonna be discipline there. And I am sure that he's gonna bring some Portuguese football players. And I am with Portuguese football players. Do you remember Cristiano? So Portuguese are so cool. And maybe Pepe is gonna be like his second how's it, like coach,
Assistant.
like coach,
Yeah,
assistant.
assistant.
Yeah, assistant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sure if that's gonna happen, guys, but that would be nice. And just wanted to add to Leila, her story is uh, when you're a Real Madrid trainer, you need to win the league, and this guy is very good in winning the league. He's like he beat the best Barcelona. That Barcelona was maybe the best of their all time, and he beat them in 2011, 2012. So that should tell you something. This guy is a master. And some people say, "Oh, he's old, blah blah blah." He's younger than Ancelotti. Like, what are you talking about? And anyway, I think we're going into a fantastic period, guys, because look, there's always optimism because it's Real Madrid. We have a lot of possibilities. Great stadium. It's always full. A lot of money coming in thanks to Fly Emirates, thanks to Adidas, thanks to Hashpay. Good sponsors. So there's always possibilities. And sometimes, I hate to say this, but sometimes it's better that things go bad, like what we had in the last 2 seasons, because now Florentino is obligated to make some moves. It cannot continue like this. So that's the good thing. And
Rise and shine, baby, rise and shine.
yeah, after the rain, guys, sunshine will always come. So we just really wanted to do this show for you guys because Mourinho, he's a big piece of what's gonna happen. He has a contract till 2029, guys, 3 years. And you know what's also good with that? We have a Portuguese coach. Florentino is obsessed with Vitinha and João Neves from PSG. Maybe they want to play for a Portuguese
I
coach.
told you, yeah, we know.
Yeah. Who knows? But guys, that was it for
Who knows?
yeah, that was it for today, guys. We're gonna do many shows for you guys. Of course, Konate, Dumfries, they are not announced. Yeah, they are not announced yet. They will be announced, and as soon as these, because they're gonna do it step by step. So as soon as they announce it, we will make a show. Same goes for Bernardo Silva, not officially announced. Yeah, not officially announced, but according to Fabrizio Romano, it's a complete deal. Here we go. This guy has very good connections. I believe him. So when that's ready, guys, we're gonna make a show about that as well. And for now, we just want to give all the love to Florentino and
Welcome
Jose.
back.
Yeah, welcome back, baby. We missed you. You know, we had some
We
very
missed
rough
you.
years.
Yeah, welcome back, baby Mourinho, the special one. Welcome back. We missed you. Yeah.
Yeah, we
I
missed
can't
you.
believe
Thank you.
that he's coming after all these years, you know. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and there's a lot of new fans as well who maybe didn't experience his first stint, guys, but it was epic. I'm telling you, it was so magical. It was the B-Win times, you know. It was we played with B-Win in that time, so it was epic, man. Maybe we're gonna be able to show you some footage in some other episodes in the future. But for now, guys, we just wanted to say goodbye. Go follow us on Instagram. It's where you can find us,
Yeah,
superior.real
please
Madrid.
follow. Yeah, please follow us, Superior Real Madrid, please. We need that.
Yeah, we could use your support. We're gonna post all the shows here. Instagram was down today, but I think they are up, so that's the good news. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Superior.real Madrid. Go follow Leila on her Instagram as well.
Thank you so
Uh,
much.
yeah, show us some love. And any final words before we say goodbye, Leila?
Hala Mourinho.
Hala Mourinho. Yes, thank you so much, guys. We will be back again next week with a new, fresh show for you guys. We love doing this. Stick with us. You know, we're still working on audio and video and all this kind of stuff. We're still just figuring it out. This is just episode 5, but we love doing this. Real Madrid is the topic that I love to talk about the most in my whole life, and this is just what we record. But with Leila on the phone, I talk with her for hours and hours about Real Madrid. So it's fun to do this in the show as well. Leila, see you next week. Thank you so
See you
much,
next
and
week.
yeah,
Hala
see you
Madrid.
guys. See you guys next week. Show us some love and enjoy your weekend. Bye bye.
Bye.